Good morning.
Good morning.
Having established a quorum, I call to order the meeting of April the 8th. First, we will proceed to public comment. Anyone wishing to offer public comment, please press the raise hand button or dial *9 if you're on the telephone. Please state your name for the record and state where you live, or if you are not a resident of Philadelphia, that you are a Philadelphia taxpayer. If anyone is here for public comment, please proceed.
First public commenter is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Good morning, Sharon.
Sharon?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Hi, this is Sharon Strauss. I am a resident from the 9th Ward. And I am just looking for information to find out what Philadelphia is going to do to kind of not be the next Wisconsin. I know a lot of the issues that are coming up with the virus, with the changed date, the mail-in voting, those are outside of the control of what Philadelphia can do. But there is a lot that Philadelphia can do, and I am concerned with the increase in mail-in ballots, especially how we're going to make sure that those ballots, first of all, they get out to the voters in time, that we can track them, that we know where the ballots are, when do they get to the voters, when the voters mail them in, how are they going to be tracked, and what's going to be the chain of custody for those ballots, and how are we going to know that those ballots are opened and counted in a proper fashion with public oversight.
Thank you.
Next public commenter is Rich Garella.
Hi, good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning, Rich.
Good morning. Oh, let me just...
Rich?
There. I think I fixed it. Hi, good morning, commissioners. My name's Rich Garella from Philadelphia, and I'm with Protect Our Vote Philly. And I would just like to say, first of all, thanks for setting up these virtual meetings. It's an important time to do this. Also, Protect Our Vote Philly really appreciates that the task ahead of you is enormous and that this pandemic brings unprecedented challenges. There are a lot of important decisions coming up, and we truly hope to contribute to the process. We're also happy that you plan today to move to provide prepaid postage for the return of all the absentee and mail-in ballots. That's absolutely the right move. Seeing the debacle in Milwaukee, Wisconsin yesterday, I do want to say that we're concerned that it will prove impossible to reduce the polling locations, if you plan to do that, in a way that minimizes poll worker and voter exposure, that distributes those locations fairly to all voters, and that provides enough capacity for whatever number of in-person voters shows up. That's a number that can't be predicted early enough to make reliable decisions. So we think it would be wise to start planning now for an election that is almost entirely by mail or drop-off, with very few in-person locations open on election day in order to resolve problems that might come up. It might also be necessary to start advocating to delay the primary beyond June 2nd, perhaps to the June 23rd date that you originally requested. That was a date that really made more sense. But once again, this is going to be a very heavy lift. So I hope we can all work together to make this election as safe and as fair and as accessible as it possibly can be. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
There are no more public commenters.
Thank you. We will proceed to old business, the report from the Executive Director, Joe Lynch.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning, Joe.
Good morning.
The county board, as of date, the county board update is they approved 18,408 absentee and mail-in applications. 9,998 applications are still in the queue to be processed. As far as the data room update, approximately 2,750 applications have to be cited and entered. All mail applications to date are opened and sorted. And then as far as the polling places go, polling place unit, Charlie has been trying to decipher what public buildings would be available, and he came up, so far he's up with 355 public buildings throughout the city. However, which way we want to go with polling places. He said 10 PHA facilities have said no to the virus, and he's sure that the health centers are also going to say no. And that's it for me.
Thank you, Dale. I'm going to proceed with new business, and I just have a quick update before I move on. Over the past several months, we, in partnership with the School District of Philadelphia, worked on a design contest for a new I Voted sticker and Future Voter to be used for the first time this primary. We had great winners and great designs, but in the time since the contest ended, the world has changed. It was my intent to make the motion to make these stickers official at a gathering at Temple University. But Temple is now closed. Gatherings are not permitted, and I am doing this meeting from my dining room table. This is not the environment to celebrate these fine artists. I spoke to Ms. Fish, who created the design for the I Voted sticker, and she agreed with my assessment that we should push it back to November. This is not the first, nor will it be the last change that we have to endure because of this virus. I just ask that everyone look out for that notion in the fall, and that we will honor these two talented young people in the right way. Thank you. Now I would like to make a motion. During this unprecedented time, it is important that everyone stay home. But just because voters are staying home, that should not mean they shouldn't vote. Pennsylvania has a no excuse mail-in ballot now, and every voter should take advantage of it. My message to everyone is this: stay safe, vote from home. Everyone should go to www.apps.philadelphiavotes.com to apply. The fastest and easy way to apply is online, which is also less taxing on our staff. As the Board of Elections, we need to make voting from home as easy and as convenient as possible. Normally, we pay to mail the ballots to the voter, and the voter pays to mail it back to us. But these are not normal times. Not everyone has a stamp readily available. If it is the goal to keep people home, then we do not want them leaving to go to the post office to buy stamps. That is why I am proposing that we prepay the return postage for all of the absentee and mail-in ballots for this primary. If we do this, it is important for equal protection reasons that we do not mail some voters' ballots with our current non-postage paid envelopes. Therefore, I am also proposing that the ballot will not be considered available until the prepaid postage is provided, which should be in a week to 10 days. Therefore, I motion that for the 2020 primary and special election, the staff shall provide prepaid postage to return absentee and mail-in ballots to the County Board of Elections. Furthermore, the ballot should not be considered available until the prepaid postage is provided. Do I have a second?
Second.
I vote yes. All in favor?
Aye.
Commissioner Smith? Commissioner Severe?
Aye.
Thank you. If there's any other new business?
I have none.
I have none.
Then I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
The motion is adjourned. Thank you all, and stay safe and stay home.